I'm standing right in front of something our volunteers created for us back in 2009. Peg Dan, who was a master gardener and museum volunteer, established this rain garden for us, and it helps us do several things that are really great for the environment here. We have a lot of rooftop space at the museum. That water is diverted during rain to this rain garden. Underneath the topsoil is a layer of rocks and pebbles the water can slowly filter through. As it's filtering through that, the plants that we've chosen here, which are all native species, so we know there are not going to be any invasive plants getting out there in the wild, they are going to filter out any nutrients which could pollute our local waterway, which is right over this way. We've got our marsh, which you've seen before in filming. Our boat basin, that's connected to the Back Creek, and then the Tucson River and the Chesapeake Bay. We're keeping those nutrients from polluting those waterways and causing things like algae blooms. We want to make sure just to slow down the flow of water so that there's not flooding during rainstorms. Now, we have done this on a larger scale because we have a larger footprint here and we're very close to the waterway. But you could easily do this at home. It adds a level of interest to your landscape and it helps improve the environment. I'm going to share some of these native plant species with you. I'm going to start with some flowering ones because they have a lot of interest. So we've got lyre leaf sage here, which has these beautiful lavender flowers. Don't go trying to eat this sage. Not sure this is an edible. It is an herbaceous perennial that you can plant and enjoy year after year. We also have the Virginia spiderwort right next to the lyre leaf sage. The Virginia spiderwort has these beautiful lily-like purple flowers and very, very interesting seed pods at the top. And then I've got two plants that we usually associate with water. So one is a type of sedge. The sedge has these really interesting seed pods. I just plucked here. These are spread by the wind, not by pollinators. Really, really cool pattern, almost like a medieval mace or something like that with that spiky top. The sedges have these really, really cool leaf patterns. They're triangular and flat, so you always know by that. And then I've got several rushes. I'm gonna try to find a good example for you. So a rush is totally rounded. So it doesn't have edges on the leaves. It goes to a sharp point at the end. Looks kind of like wild garlic, something like that, but this is a rush. So the rush and the sedge, you often find these near damp areas. They're not going to have problems with a lot of moisture in the soil like a lot of other plants would. Oh, and I've got my birds here too. It's a wonderful day outside at the Calvert Marine Museum.